Hello. It's Saturday. We're back with Wytchwood. We're gonna reap some sun. Sorry, just rearranging everything. I am the city. So yeah, this is our third stream with Wytchwood. Probably it came up on the random to-do list. Prompts me to finish off games. So without further ado, we're going to continue. So last stream we delivered 4 souls to the goat. We have 8 more to do. Just picking up the volumes, I can hear the game. So the cat in the market, the rat in the graveyard, the fish in the docks, and the ram in the village. But none of those things. Oh yes, there was a troll in the swamp. Whoa, okay, that's a little loud. Bit of a... Okay, did we get some kind of... Oh, hang on, we can probably... Witch eye. Unless perhaps he likes you. Okay. Anything that'll make a troll like us. Corners. Okay. How do we get a troll to like us? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. That is a good question. So we have to unlock the areas. Well, maybe this side links up. Try that way. To the fields! Be a great stream. Literally can't figure out how to do stuff. To the village! Oh look, there's literally a thing. Excellent. Hi, Purple! How you doing? Oh, testing the capture card. I was having a glitch. Well, I mean, good for you. Up to the village. I'm fine. I'm just tired, as usual. We got a cobblestone. And a pigeon? I have no problem trapping pigeons, I have to say. Pickpocket needs a shiny ear. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, there. Allergies. That wants a plug pocket. Lockbox. Whoa! It's a mimic! Ew. Rat. Ew. Okay. Did he actually steal anything? It's really hard to tell. Okay, so. Skeleton key. We don't have the ingredients yet. Grave bone, mummified head in the graveyard. Okay. Pluck pocket. Graveyard. Docks. And pickpocket glove. Or pickpocket needed something shiny. Shiny leer. Do we have a shiny leer? Shiny leer. Elves and pickpockets. Okay, so shiny stone, wickerwork. Okay. Oh, I can get rodent lard from a rat instead of having to, yeah. 2 gloves from him. Cool. Right, so now can I craft that other thing? The glove, that thing. Pluck pocket. No, because I still need to go to graveyard. But anyway. Ooh. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. The guard stifles a yawn, annoyed at having to work. Oh yeah, and what's your friend like? The sleeves of the sheepdog's oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. So she's one of them sheep, huh? Probably just got lost, you know? Them types ain't too bright. She didn't get lost, she's gone missing. Her wool shop was burnt down on purpose. Can't you smell it in here? Sounds like a plan we can help with. Calm down, sir. We're investigating the situation. I'm sure this fire was a simple accident. Bet your friend just left the kettle on or something. Why don't you check with the ram in the town square? If anyone knows where a lost sheep is, it's probably him. How can you say that? Everyone knows that the ram hates the black sheep. Look at all these footprints. I bet his goons had something to do with this. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. Just leave this to professionals, all right? He turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Well, professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I'd better look into this funny business myself. Next chapter. Oh, new chapter. Hang on, I'm stuck. Headed round, move along. Sorry. Oh, that's the sheep on top. It's cute. Don't know what we need cobblestones for, but always good. I mean, ill with the rats, but hey. Villager. Okay, so we can just literally pickpocket villagers when we have our thingy. Cat! Ooh, cat treat. First glance, this looks like a neglected shack long ago fallen into disrepair. But your canny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked like constant until properly disrupted. Running your nails along the grain of one of the nailed-up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Passage down. But yes, no, I'm good. I'm just tired and aha. Excellent. Tired and a sneezy, apparently. How are you doing anyway? Oh yeah, so now we should have cat treat. Cat treat, what do we need? Fish from the docks and milk from the fields. Well, that makes sense. That's into the forest. Okay, so where's that? Sheep's clothing. Okay. Oh, we've got that. just collect stuff along the way. Okay, was that not where it said? Maybe not. Maybe just mislabeled on the map. Or not unlocked yet. Possible, but anyway. You. Must have been a previous quest. I feel like we should have been able to get the Anyway, let's go over the bridge and have a look. Villager cat. Ooh, town well. We can fill an empty jar. Good, but that doesn't help because we need milk. What are those? These are sheep. Unknown. Hello. Who are you? Oh! Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our wool proudly. Show the world that plain is best. That's right, plain wool is the best wool. All of these outlandish colours and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and arrange the senses. They are the products of misled individuals. And as we all know, individuals are weak, only the united are strong. Together we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all the colours about grey? It's almost plain white. Grey is forbidden, grey is a gateway to blue, and where's there's blue, green isn't far behind. Then what's next? Yellow, purple, even red. Oh no, anything but red, no! Always remember, colours lead to discord, to chaos, and with chaos the wolves will come for us all. Hey, not the wolves! Watch out, there's one right there! The nearest sheep nearly jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. I'm not a wolf, you half-wits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right. So what does an outsider want with us? So you here to tempt my flock with your anarchic ideas. I doubt you would not have room in your head for any more ideals. But now I'm here looking for the black sheep. It seems her shop was burned down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? That bothersome black sheep is a thorn in my side, never heeds my warnings, always goes against what's good and proper. But I assure you, I was tending to my flock all night, so I had nothing to do with her disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you always had it off the black sheep, and I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander. You have no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she might just have left the kettle on. As the sheep stomp around, you notice flakes of ash leaving black marks on the cobblestones of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where this suspicious trail will lead. I need to reveal the trail. Ooh, reveal. We have a revealy thing. Unveiling powder. Okay, let's switch out. We don't need any of that right now. So. You sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints, still blackened by ash. It appears as though several individuals are dragging something away from the town square last night. How convenient that we found that. Yeah, so... Gallows, weakness unknown. You. It's an elf! I'm back. I'm gonna follow my trail. Struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. The footprints leading away seem to be moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. That's a mimic! Way to the market. Excellent. A pair of lone footprints stuck into this vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused directions further afield. The black sheaf must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. Hello. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. Your only company is a stone gargoyle squatting across atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes to examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. I just hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. So you reach up to unwrap the scarf. The gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with a sound like two grinding millstones. Well, excuse me, I'm quite fond of this avian excrement, actually. It adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Ah, a watcher? Why is that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I. And yet day after day I sit up here and no one gives me as much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. No, hush, I don't need to take fashion tips from you. And besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf, admit it. I was merely following this trail of city footprints. But now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the black sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? The black sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. That ghastly ram always ringing that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. The world is alive and needs a good splash of colour once in a while. You know where the black sheep is, then? Now, hold on. How do I know you aren't another agent of banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt. So last century. You'll have to prove you're an ally of the fashion scene before I say another word. Now I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Bah, those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes, delicate, dainty, exquisite, and absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Okay, well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Okay, gnome hats. Ah. Right, well, shiny lure will help me with the elves. Oh, and we're back there, are we? Cool. I saw an elf. I don't know what it's... There was something that was useful against gnomes. Elves and pickpockets. Goblins. Dogs. Birds, rats, squirrels. I feel like I don't have a thing for gnomes, but where's the sewing kit? Sewing kit! Ugh, I've got to go and catch the bloody skeeters, which needs a smoky thing. Ooh, I got a skeleton key. Excellent. Well, that's useful because I need something for that mimic, but let me just do one thing at a time. Oh my god, I think I actually killed it. Feel slightly bad about that. Oh, I got a mimic's toe. Okay, that's kind of gross. To the docks. Oh, I may as well unlock the docks. See if we can find the docks as portal. Oh god, there's an actual creepy thing. Missionary of the Ram. Ooh. Ooh. Right, child looks sad. Call to child. Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? Try along the beach, but everyone always gets to them before I can. She points along the shoreline where you see scores of fishermen digging in the sand. Every so often, one of them discovers a seashell and rejoices as if it were a gold nugget. Seashells? What's the big deal with seashells? The little girl looks down the docks to a particularly large ship at anchor. See that big boat over there? My dad's the captain. He was supposed to come ashore and tell me all about his adventures on the high seas like he always does. He hasn't come out since they docked. So I tried to go and see him. There's a grouchy sailor who says I can't go inside the boat unless I got seashells. So I tried to find some, but everyone else is trying to find it. There's not enough left for me. Sounds fishy, all right. You stay here, little one. Let me have a chat with the sailor and get to the bottom of this. Really? I better listen to a grown-up like you. I promise I won't move a muscle. Chapter. The fish. Interesting. Okay, right. So this feels like it's something. Crystal barnacle. Illusion. Woohoo! Below the tide pool. Well there, well, just like yobbling off to me. Why, I've come to visit my, son. Ha, yeah, I know you ain't. You're in your family, if anyone on this tab houses a see herself. And no one gets aboard lest they pee the toll on seashells first. What's a gull-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells? Time for me. The captain got his own business with them shells, and he ain't one to question them. Say they bring me a dues or cast off. Bring missy shells, they're nice kind too, ones that sound like the ocean weaves. Okay, and we've got to attack fish, which means we need to access the graveyard. Ooh, it's a locker. Okay, so we've opened up the way. We're just going to see what we can unlock, basically. Oh, and helpfully, some places have... seashells. Excellent, we might not need to even craft anything because we might just find it in chests. I don't think we will, but, you know, we can always try. Crab trap. We should have a look what we need for a crab trap. Okay, so tidal tincture requires weird water, skipper shells, and soothing rune. Soothing rune requires spirit salt, soporific potion, and cobblestones. Great. Soporific potion requires embalming. Right, okay. Number 2, unveiling powder. Fishing line! Ooh. Wise nails and grasshopper legs by the looks of it. Crab trap requires barnacles and wickerwork. Yeah, I'm assuming we'll need one of these at some point. We need water and bug ichor, which we don't have yet. Barnacles. So we get barnacles. Yeah, we're just going to explore the area first. To the market. Sad unicorn. Conveniently placed offering basket. Okay. Fresh fish for gold. Sure. Excellent. Yes. We get them also. Okay, so we can trade for stuff here. That's cool. Crack in the foundation. Where does this go? Ah, okay. To the market. To the village. To the docks. We have not opened up the graveyard. So, we'll explore the market. You are by your way to in front of a crowd that has gathered to observe a three-way shouting match. Tree of emergency yelling wildly at each other. You treacherous fiend! I know it was you that snuck into my shop and put mealworms in my bread. Worms? Do you think I have time to traipse around your silly little bakery? I have to make sure you stay out of my smithy. Firecrackers in my coal, I could have lost an eye. You would have deserved it, you traitor. I know you ruined a whole batch of my candles with that sulphur stunt. Now my store smells like a mule's behind. The men launched themselves at one another, fists swinging in a whirly melee. Off in the shadows, you catch a stealthy figure watching the chaos with a delighted grin. Dance, dance, how the idiots prance! With a flick of her tail, the feline disappears through the maze of market stalls. What's all this commotion about? A dull, monotonous voice drones out across the square in reply. You don't even know the worst of it. Oh, is that a unicorn? Hitched to a post, this tragic creature raises its tear-filled eyes at you. Despite its depressing appearance, you find yourself somewhat feeling lighter. What on earth is a rainbow sprite doing in the midst of a market brawl? I thought your kind thrived on love and sunshine and all that kind of sappy dribble. No, sure, normally this market's a wonderful place to be, but lately it's been nothing but misery and unrest. Just look around. All I see are three little brats puffing out their chests and barking like mutts. Surely a hot meal and a good night's rest will cool their heads. I'm afraid. It goes deeper than that. You see, all sorts of awful things have been happening. Vandalism in folks' gardens, trash in the well, wagon wheels tampered with, rumours spreading like wildfire about this or that, cheats and lies. Now, I'm usually the one who keeps the peace around here with my trusty magic wand, makes the truth flow and keeps both honest. But with all this deception and treachery in the air, it's as limp as a noodle. My powers are useless. A droopy horn is no laughing matter. A bit of pick-me-up. Do you suppose you could get this place under control? Sure, sugar. I just need to get some of my strength back. It's a good snack. Ought to perk you right up. We need to make rainbow roll. Okay. You can do that. Ooh, chickens. You can just interact with them, apparently. If not. Good. What are we supposed to do with a goose? I don't know, but can we interact with a chicken? Flip. Right, where's my healing potion? I just want to touch the chicken. That's all the eggs for now, apparently. Ah, the goose egg then requires me to deal with the goose. And the goose is exploding on me, so yeah. Bugica and a sewing kit. Very helpful. Are you selling? Yeah, sure. Take a jar. We've got plenty of gold coins, I think. Actually, I don't know. How many gold coins do we have? 8. Okay, well, we picked them up in some stuff, so... So we can get skeleton keys, as well as also making them. So we still need to find the graveyard. Ew. Oh, cow. Excellent. We needed some milk. For a cat trap. Might as well just get all the milk right now. Tall pig. Workers only scam. Where's this one going to? This one's not unlocked yet, so obviously. Oh yeah, we're gonna look what we needed for a unicorn roll. Okay, so dough. A dinner, feeling down. And pizza bomb. We need. Cheer up the unicorn, huh? Oh, hang on, it's my door. Right back. it's my neighbour. He locked himself out. Soup. Good soup. Ah, sometimes there's gold coins in the rat piles. Excellent knowledge. It's going to be a mimic. Yep. To the village. Oh, snow shell. Interesting. Well, interesting to me. A good snack ought to perk you right up. Rainbow roll. The miserable creature dips its snout to investigate your tasty desserts. Is this for me? It troubles me to see a benevolent beast. It troubles me to see a benevolent beast afflicted by such melancholy, and the quicker that horn of yours works, the quicker we can sort out this matter. Throwing back its head, the unicorn swallows the odd confection without even chewing. The spots on its back glow a soft lavender. Its hoofed feet levitate off the ground for just a moment. From above, a thin sliver of sunlight breaks through the clouds and sparkles off the unicorn's horn, momentarily blinding you in a dazzling flash. When you look back, the unicorn is happily wagging its tail at you. Its horn looks reinvigorated with a pearlescent sheen. Ah, that hits the spots. Looks like the old truth detector is working. Well, what are you waiting for? Blast those fools! The unicorn lowers its horn and takes aim at the feuding shopkeeper. A long moment passes as the unicorn's body quivers with anticipation. Wait, I swear this never happens. My powers are all charged up, but none of them are actually lying. So they really did sabotage each other's businesses then? My horn will only be able to blast the lies out of someone who's truly false. As far as they know, they're each telling the truth. Which means someone else must be responsible for this mess. The feuding shopkeepers will run out of insults to hurl at each other and all storm back to their businesses in a huff. I'll go and investigate the scenes of the crimes at their shops. Maybe I can turn up some clues. No, we don't want fish right now. I want to investigate stuffs. Iron anvil. Ooh, I can go inside. Excellent. Like, don't mind me. I'm just going to have a poke around, pick up some shit that's lying around, and then talk to you and try and solve some stuff. Ugh, this blasted Chandler. I'll wring his scrawny neck. Calm yourself, Master Blacksmith. You're being played for a fool. Ah, fat chance. Only some hard evidence could convince me it wasn't that blundering knave. If someone really has been sneaking around in here, there ought to be some clues left behind. Only evidence could possibly change my mind. Cat's confession, okay? I need the cat's confession. number of milks. Make it till you bake it. Aww. Love it. We've got shit. I can steal dough, moo juice, and an egg. Excellent. Oafish blacksmith just grinds my gears. I ought to give him a smack on the brow next time I see him. Master Baker, please settle down. You've been tricked. Very much doubt that. Only a fool believe that story without any evidence. Fine, you want evidence? I'll get you some. True criminal must have left clues around here somewhere. Well, have you got any evidence yet? Okay. So, ooh, hello. Perfectly ordinary supply. Do mundane. Yeah, the evening. Ooh, conspicuous urn. Strange vase doesn't look like it belongs in a bakery, and there's still some bugs and dirt inside. The inscription on the side means Harold Grimes. 17 hanged on the old tree for crimes he never committed. Ooh, we've got to go to the graveyard. Good! It'll give us an indication of where the freaking graveyard entrance is thing now. And we should go back to the blacksmith, because obviously I missed doing the clue thing now. Coal, some fireworks had hastily been shoved in this coal barrel. The tag on the firework means property of town watch if lost being returned to the village gallows. Ooh. Let's get the gallows. Cat catcher. Ah, there's a candle maker over there. Ooh, hello. The undying flame. That's insufferable baker. I'll tear his nose off next time I see him. Settle down, Master Chandler. You're being duped by a prankster. Huh, prankster? It was that baker, I'm sure of it. Don't see no evidence to the contrary. You want evidence? I bet there's a clue around here that will unveil the real truth. This guy bag smells suspiciously of sulphur and has a shipping address. Pier, import stockyards. Ooh. So, right. So, cat catcher, there's a thing down at the bottom. We'll follow up on that one. Ooh, lagoon. And the cat stuff. Okay, so there's a lagoon at the bottom. Oh, okay. Fish, but also I need a crab trap, which... Oh, I can make now. I should probably make another one. Lagoon dinghy. Well, I'm going to have a look at the lagoon. Menacing totem. Suspicious seashells. I'm guessing that has something to do with the other thing. And we'll need to come back here. Ah, so it's a shipping address for the sulfur crates, but you don't find anything incriminating. You do, however, spot some wedged between the watery piles of the pier. Something must have gotten knocked off the dock, so it was purposely disposed of. Let's read it up and take a look-see. You fish out an empty sulfur tin with a wad of wet paper stuffed inside. Though the ink is running, you can make out the loopy handwriting. The brilliant strategy by the world's most brilliant strategist. That's me, the character reading this, but be sure to write my name down in the history books. The sulfur smells so rotten, they will put those candlesticks the chandler makes right in the trash. They'll think the baker did it when I dust the shop with flour. Well then, this is the proof the chandler is looking for. Taking the confession. Excellent. I shall do indeed. And then... Ooh, hello. Fishing line on some leggy stuff. Excellent. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a nice weekend. Right, let's go and give the confession to the chandler. The chandler's cheeks flush a bright red, stomping and shouting at the cat's confession. Why, that jarling pest, that's my whole livelihood she's meddling with. You agree with the maker's innocence, then? Him, her... Looks like he didn't have a hand in this horrible crime, though his bread's still stale, if you ask me. As long as you three put a stop to this ruckus, maybe we can put an end to this grudge after all. Keep my eyes peeled for that darn cat. She won't show her nose around here, that's for sure. So. Let's look for the next pin mark. So, the village. What did we need a sewing kit for? Well, we got a sewing kit. Oh, I think it was for the gargle. Wanted a sewing kit. There we go. Took the sewing kit and the safe note nearby. Well, what are you waiting for? This fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Okay, well, I don't know how you get a gnome hat. I know where the gnomes are, but I don't know how you get their hats. Ah, sheep's clothes. Ah, right, no, we know that. Into the forest. Fieldwood path. Ah, there's the graveyard, and also a cat thingy. And also the fish stuff. Did we do a cat catching milk thing? Yes, cat trait. We got a hairball. Excellent. What I always wanted. Plenty of elves running around now. Is this the graveyard? No, that's not the graveyard. I went the wrong way. Ah, well. Well, we can get some water while we're here. Ah, this way definitely looks like a way to a graveyard. Right, okay. There's an old hanging tree and also gatekeeper. Sorry, Mom, but I must warn you the graveyard's not safe right now. If you got flowers, you can go lay them at a grave, even if you want. I can go lay them at a grave. Bleh! I croak, no one better bring me posies. What's the matter? Someone's got spirits this place riled up in a big bad way. All restless and cranky they is. And there's this horrible howling coming from the mansion up the road, and scream out chill the bumps are out for your goose. And every time I gather up my wits to go take a look, see my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something more than just a sleepless spirit. Pah, ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, it takes something special to put the fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell me what you see? Maybe it has some up for to do with what's all got these ghosts all agitated. Sure. Ooh. Yep, that spirit is angry. Yeah, let's just steal everything off the graves. That's good idea. Let's anger people by... Ooh, I don't know what that was, but hey. Seems like a great idea to anger people. Hanging tree, there we go. The crooked fella peers down at you as if you're someone else coming to make fun of his eternal predicament. You spot a piece of paper floating inside his translucent body. What you got there? Don't suppose I can convince you to cough up that paper, can I? Spirit salts. Oh, that's a spirit. And this would be my mausoleum. Yay, now it's the space between worlds. Excellent. Some bones and stuff needed from the graveyard. That's great. Oh, crap. Desecrating lots of graves, as I'm getting bones, therefore I feel like I'm doing a desecration thing. Right, oh, there's a well as well. Oh, well. Wooden pump, useful. Can't remember what I needed stuff for, but I'm fairly certain there was something along the lines of someone's heads. Right, I need a spirit coffee uppy spirit salts. These. So spirit salts. Don't know what might need a rune for, but hey. Soothing rune for a tidal tincture. Pluck pockets. Oh, we're good now. We can craft one of those. Well, craft two, because we've got 2 gloves, so... So, inventory. Spirit salt, switch out with fishing line. Pluck pocket. Switch out with the trap. You sprinkle the exercising salts onto the ghost. He sputters and sneezes up the paper suspended inside his head before going back to swinging as if nothing had happened. Looks like a page of someone's diary. My best plan yet. These grave bugs will make the baker's buns taste like embalmed eclairs. I'll just dump the dirt out of the stupid urn to carry them. This should be proof enough to convince the baker who the real culprit was. Take the cat's confession. Okay, so... space between worlds. Dig up lots of graves, because why not? Anklet ghost, ooh. I mean, I know that I'm gonna have to come and, like, specifically... get, like, the big anklet ghost there, because it'll be for something. Oh, hello. Missionary of the Ram, you're everywhere, aren't you? Hello, were you a bat? Ooh, vampire bats. Interesting. this one, which now needs a exorcism charm. We need some bat wings. Right, let's grab a bait stick for a bat. Yep, and now we can make this. It's a weeping spectre, okay. Ghostly ectoplasm. Ghostly grasp. Interesting. Ghastly head. Don't know what the ghostly grasp does, but the ghastly head needed some this stuff. And now we get the heads, which I know we needed for something. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Literally kill 2 of them at the same time. I know I need to go back to the swamp and get some skeeters. No, I don't now, because I don't need to sewing kit. Excellent, I don't need to do that. Right. Probably need to soothe one of those soothy things. Okay. Into the crypt. Unknown doesn't help me. It's like the gnomes are unknown. Feels like end cap, okay. Arrow chamber. And a fucking spider. But we learned a spider killing recipe. Cool. Arachnicide. What do we need? Potion of Blight. Newt's eye, so we might need to go back for more newts. I'd kind of like to get 2 spiders at one go. Okay, I can only get 1 in one go. Right, fine. Ooh, but I should probably... I got Crypt Crawler Silk. So, you know, whether or not I get anything else useful, there's that. And also a chest, which has a totemic moondrop and apothecary humours. Excellent. Ouch. So useful. Ooh, and some bug ichor. Because I ichored a bug. Pick that up. Right, let's get out of this creepy ass basement. What I wish I could do. Yes, I'm on fire. Okay, Neri Mansion up there. Past the mansion. Strange well. Something weird about this water source. Ooh, well that just makes me want to fill it with stuff. Ah! Easy way of getting weird water. Nice. Couple. Shed. Can't do anything with it though. Excellent. Aw, can't steal shit from there. Oops. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature dropped drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the stairs as if the house itself was drawing breath. An ear-splitting scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Ah, that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee, or most chickens aren't. You take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle, or I'll cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Footfalls again, conjure man... Nah, spectral hands. Okay, but I wanted to steal the stuff, but okay, fine. I need a spectre stick, whatever that is. But I haven't got a new tool in a while, so that's cool. You're back. That's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Or maybe a lick. A lick? Lick. A lich. Come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax, it's just your run-of-the-mill banshee. Banshee, I knew it. No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? But a spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? I don't know, rightly no. It's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy though. And the place was so haunted that I couldn't get in for a better look. Good exorcism to clean it right up. This sort of stuff happen often? Just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. Darn fellow were trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyways, eventually I had to call in the grave squad exterminators. I got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs, but they left behind this. Where'd it get to? It gave me this to ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. The odds of a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp? I thought those things got recalled because of the possessions. Never heard nothing about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. It gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Geez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I go and get the gas myself, but with a graveyard in this state, he shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Right, well, I just need some bat wings then. It's fine. Wrong button. So I go spooking around. Now I got me stuffs. Thick and smells oddly of lilac. Seem to have misplaced my reading glasses. You might prepare the mixture. You read off the well-worn instructions printed on the lantern. They're horribly confusing and riddled with spelling mistakes. How did these contraptions ever make it to market in the first place? You better stand back. If it is wrong, things might get a little explodey. You grind together the gruesome ingredients into a waxy paste before rendering the whole mixture down over the gravekeeper's cooking fire. The odour coming from the wet bubbling soup makes the hairs on your nose prickle, but you power through it and pour the ghastly oil into the lantern with a rusty funnel. The gravekeeper raises one caterpillar-like eyebrow at you. No kaboom? Perfect! Give her a good shake. You swish the oil around in the lamp and light the wick. Slowly a bluish, unearthly glow fills the space around you. Excellent. Take a look at that. Fresh as a daisy. Just wave it around should any wayward ghoulies try and cost you. Should clear the way to that miserable banshee, if it maybe you ask her what all the fuss is about. Added to inventory. Excellent. I guess you definitely don't want to keep it lit when you actually want to catch the ghosties. Oh, well, we've got 2/3 of the cat's plan. And we've opened up the areas. Grave bone and a mummified head, nice. Yay. Ow! Okay. Still hits. Oh, I'm not lit. Excellent. Still hits at you. Well, yes, because I forgot to light the effing thing. That's why. Coat of arms. Ah, coat of arms. We did have a crypty thing. Locked chest. This spirit must be exercised. Okay. Well, do we have... No, we need some bats. Oh, okay, that was too high for it to be. Screech! Come to taunt me as well? Taunt you? I've come to find out why you're throwing such a tantrum. You raise the dead with your wailing. Wraith's jaw dropped to her collarbone, howling as her ghostly arms reach for you. You quickly raise the ghost lamp high, bathing the room in cold light. The spirit recoils away, covering her eyes with the translucent hands. Burns! Torment me so! Don't quit being so dramatic. Now tell me what's got you so upset. It's gone. And Steve, that thing plague-ridden rodent stole it. What's gone? Who stole it? My family's crypt was defiled by that wretched rat, my most precious treasure, my brooch. It's gone. I will not rest it. Ah, the rat stole the brooch from your crypt. That's enough to make anyone upset. Yes, it was stolen, ripped from my breast. Where has it gone? Well, if the rat pilfered it off your remains, maybe he left behind a clue as to where he ran off to. That crypt is jammed full of caskets. How will I know which box is yours? What's your name? I do not remember. Who was I? Everything is clouded by my suffering. Well, this was your house, right? There must be some relics in here that can point me in the right direction. Ooh. Okay, I get it. I'll get to the bottom of this. Then you can stop all this howling. Oh, important family documents. Not the key. Anywhere, I better make my own. Okay, we can make a skeleton. Oh, we can make a skeleton key. Those were the things that... For the mimics. We have heads now. Excellent. Okay, oh, I need to actually equip it. Crack open the chest to find a collection of mouldy papers and bills, but a heavy book at the bottom looks promising. Cracked leather-bound tome. Mourn her death, a third of her siblings to pass. Much beloved, beautiful singing voice, and tireless pursuit of justice. Okay. Sounds like our Banshee, the third to die. That means our Caspit will be the third one in her row. Okay, excellent. Coat of arms is so badly encrusted. Cleaning, okay. Purification water recipe, okay. We need water, ghostly ectoplasm, and forest herbs. Oh, we need more water. Damn it. Well, there's the thingy somewhere. Not the one outside. Because as we discovered, that was bad, and we need some... Possibly need some bat wings anyway. Did we... Those crows. Not bats. A proud lion. Okay. How do we find the position in them? Also, how do we... What do we need for those? Spirit salts. Well, we got some spectral tears. Come in handy. Position in the family. Where is the Banshee's branch in the family tree? Hi, Scruff. Ah, family portrait. Barely make out. Shame. Maybe I can restore it. Okay. Create a restorative idol. Restorative idol. You want to help me out here? Well, I would love to craft a restorative idol if you told me what it needed. Protective talisman's not quite the same as a restorative idol. Nope, we don't have restorative idol. Mending poultice, but that's it. Ooh, which reminds me. Ah, there we go. Just hadn't looked at the thing. Right, okay, what do we need? Mandrake root. Excellent. Necromantic charm. Oh, we need a freaking pumperjack bone. Mending poultice. Okay, right. Pumperjack. Pumpkin jacks. Sewing kit. So we need to go get skeeters. Okay, fine. So we're going to the swamp. We need to go to the swamp. Get some skeeters. Excellent. So, the only place we can't get to yet is whatever that is, but that is going to be blocked by the troll in the swamp. Should probably get some newts while we're here as well. stays as good as new. Oh, it's kind of cute. Let's see if we can get Yes, I got 3. Excellent. Keep it going for a while. That was it, Pumpkin Jack. Yes. Doing okay? Weekend? I am just doing some quests. Tired, but okay, I guess. Just pootling around doing some quests. Restorative idol. Yes. Excellent. Right, next question. Puzzle box. Interesting, because we need a hat, so while we're here. Oh, uses a shell. Interesting. Changeling root, iron nail, and a seashell. Got a hat. I'm going. Hi, Kai. How's it going? Politics? Why did you stream politics? Oh, was that the one I missed yesterday? The bit I missed yesterday. Oh, you were streaming the election. All right. Or was that this morning? Ah, interesting. Kicked out the Tories. Tell us your ways. We'd love to do that. The political system is broken in... Well, it's broken pretty much everywhere, but... England especially. Oops. I just dropped my thing on the floor. Right, what can I do while I'm in here? Passage down. I've got a hat. Cat market. Fish. I don't think there's. Oh, hello. Here? Yes. So there's something over wherever that is. How is Wytchwood going? Wytchwood's really cute, except for occasionally screwing up and getting hit by ghosts. No, I really like Wytchwood. It's really cool. I am enjoying. Oh yes, there was a hangman's thing. You peer through the slatted planks of the town's gallows. It doesn't look like it's seen much use recently. The space underneath is stuffed with evidence storage, parade decorations, including a box of dusty fireworks. An errant note catches your eye, but you can't quite fit your hand through the wooden planks. Drat! Need something thin and grabby. Okay. I mean, I did, like, get a grabby hand. I was hoping to kind of use that for... Pluck out the slip of paper from under the gallows. It looks like a torn notebook page, hastily stuffed in a crack, almost wanting to be discovered. If you're reading this, then you've no doubt been witness to my greatest crime spree. I, the cat, will be remembered throughout history as the greatest underground mastermind. The town flatfoots will never notice a couple of parade fireworks missing, and that blacksmith buffoon will use more than a few chest hairs. How arrogant this proof ought to convince the blacksmith of the cat's involvement. But I had to use my grabby hand. Okay. I need to go get some seashells. But yeah, it's cool. We are currently looking for 4 souls. It is a fun game. I do like this game. Alright, grabby hands. We can't make any more grabby hands. We need crab leg and thief's boots. Okay. Thief wants shiny lure, which needs wickerwork. Oh, wickerwork's easy. Crab claw needs a crab box. And then it helps if we equip things. Okay, so put that safely somewhere over here. Let's go get some thieves first. It is a really fun game. I'm enjoying it. How many gloves did I get? 2. Okay, cool. Alright. He's done for. Is there another one somewhere? Maybe we'll get some extras. I don't know what the villagers have. I haven't tried to pickpocket them yet. Okay, so crab traps. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm just sort of doing bits of quests, and then I will finish them all fairly close to each other, I imagine. Didn't see that chest there before. So basically what I'm doing is there is a cat who is causing mischief. Doesn't seem to be particularly bad, but, you know. A rat who has stolen a brooch and set off a banshee. A ram that has kidnapped a sheep, or tried to kidnap a sheep. Oh, excuse me, lots of seashells. Ow! I got smacked again. And a fish. Seems to have kidnapped a ship. So, that is what I am currently dealing with. Okay, so in case I need bat wings and shiny. It's an extra skeleton key. Useful. Okay. What did I need to make? I was gonna make grabby hands. But I should have enough seashells to go and find out what's going on the ship. Right, okay. But I've got shells, right? I have 8, so I think I just need to go on the boat. And you have to keep on going back to different areas to get ingredients and stuff to make things. Basically, giant fetch quest, but it's fun. Seashells. Okay, we've got 8. Okay. You hold out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ugh, a fine booty. Excuse me? Go on and take him into the captain and see you're fairly compensated for your services. Hold the boat. Fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, there's a chest. There's a skeleton key. The fish. Okay, well I have a skeleton key, so excellent. Ooh, sand dollars. I don't know what they're needed for, but I want them. Why are the forest herbs here? Dapperfish sits behind a hoard of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his thin fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low trumpeting note, his bulbous eyes lit up with hope as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. Yeah, useless piece of flotsam. He grabs the next shell on the pile. This one, it's gotta be this one. Ahem, I'm looking for the captain of the ship. Fish's eyes swivel at you suspiciously. Nah, you daft. Can't you see me big hat? I am the captain. You don't look much like the father of that little red-headed girl on docks. Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really. The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. He grabs the nearest shell and runs his thin fingers carefully over its spines. What happened? Poor bloke went overboard during a nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's with old Davy Jones now. As his trusty first mate, it was my responsibility to take up his mantle. He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. Nah, you best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time. You mean those seashells? The deckhand outside said you paid for them. The fish tears the shells out of your hands with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with sharp disdain. Cursed rubbish, I'll never find it. Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it in a funny way. Never you mind what, just bring me more seashells. Flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. Sand dollars. What's this? I just traded you a bunch of shells. It's the currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the Stag Prince when I'm in charge of things. If you want to be set for life, you just bring me more seashells. I can manage my own investments, thank you. It's a shame I have to break bad news to a child about her father. Okay, so... Something's going weird and wacky in there. But for now, we've got sand dollars. And we're going to tell a kid her father's dead. Right. Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen me, Dad? I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea. That's impossible. He's the captain, and the captain never abandons his ship. I told you that he was lost. Was that slimy first mate, the fish? As a matter of fact, it was. Why? Of course, that explains why everyone's collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch. He's swindling everyone in town just so they'll help him find a conch shell? It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story to all those who listen. One night, during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sank down into the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to the shore beneath the lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. They made a special promise. Whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she'd hear the sound and come to see him. That way, they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic? It's just a silly fairy tale, girl. But that gross fish believes it. I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. They both got fins, after all. And maybe my dad's still out there. Maybe he got rescued by a mermaid, just like in the story. Oh, please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. Might be the only way to find my dad. If the fish has everyone in town combing the beach for this thing, what makes you think I'll have a better chance? Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place. The sailor in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on a beach. Ooh, clever girl. Clever, clever girl. Where's the lighthouse? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I like her. She's got moxie. So we're abandoning the cat thing for the moment. We will go back there. We will definitely be back there. I'm doing the lighthouse stuff right now. Unlock everything we can to see what we need to make, and then see what we need to go, where we need to go. Still got a couple of hours. This old lighthouse has seen better days, although it towers high above the pier. The paint is faded and the windows have crusted over with layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Growths of barnacles and coral seem to have sealed it shut. You put your ear to the keyhole and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. With your face close to the door, you spot words carved into the weathered wood. Lengthy babbling prose about love, loss, and sea. Blech, terrible poetry. Maybe it's some sort of fauna magic left here by the old lighthouse keeper. Well, I don't have the time to go fishing for long-lost keys. Good Joseph loved you, so to open up an embittered heart. I need to get the key to the hut. Okay, right, so we're making some shit. Key. Key to my heart requires a skeleton key. Luckily we have one head left. And a love potion. Love potion requires black rose, dryad fruit, and oceanic oil, which requires a barnacle, algae, and deep one. Aha! Deep one. Right. Deep one. Tidal tincture. Requires a soothing rune, spirit, soporific, and cobblestone. Okay, soporific. We've got water, so that's great. We don't want to overdo things, you see. but because if we overmake stuff, we're accidentally gonna, you know, make a thing that we don't need or what have you. Right, so transform one of them creepy yowling things. A deep one. Excellent. So now we can make love potion. Oceanic oil requires a deep one. Which is a key to my heart. Excellent. Ben's an angry crab, but it's okay. The rusty lock makes a sound like a sloppy kiss as you turn the key inside it. Bubbling and creaking, the aged metal hinges protest as years of grime dissolve away. The wooden door swings open to reveal a wall of emerald seawater. You can see fish swimming about inside, but not a drop crosses the threshold. Oh my, the entire lighthouse must be filled up like a bottle. You prod the salty aperture with your finger, sending ripples across the surface. Then, as if you pulled a stopper from a tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed, the waves cascade around you. You catch notes of a trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swells. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving the inside of the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You bend down to examine the source of the drainage. A golden conch shell is wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. You put the conch to your ear. It sounds as if an entire ocean is contained within it. Ah. What a marvel. I wonder if the mermaid will still answer its call after all this time. The child's story said to blow it over the water under the lighthouse. Standing at the end of the pier, you blow into the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the salty waves and uplift your spirits. I did think it was just going to be a cool little crafting game, but it turns into a nice little story. A crystal clear trumpeting note rings out from the shell and seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. Sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the depths below. An enormous full-bodied figure reaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. She thrusts the body up onto an outcropping of rocks, splashing her long fin tail in the waves. Hello. As the mermaid speaks, her voice is operatic. My gift, lain silent for years, now sounds again. Sad music for my long gone, but their memory still sweet. Thank you for the nostalgia. I'm looking for a man lost at sea. He was the captain of that tall ship over there. You point to the high sails looming over the docks. I don't suppose you've had any dealings with him. This man I have seen, though his fate is not known. Placed on a plank overboard he was thrown. Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. No, a great sea serpent swam up from the deep and got him. He was pushed overboard. That grubby fish told me he was lost in a storm. Did you see where this leviathan got to? Goon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides and the serpent will show. Keep that conch close below and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side. With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. Excellent. We can do that. We visited the lagoon. Maybe the fish will be the first one we resolve. But yeah, so there's 4 souls at a time. There's 12 souls to get. We've got 4 already after figuring out what the goat wanted. So yeah, we're just basically going to try and finish the story. You take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. Its cloudy and cool echoes across the rippling tide. You feel the waves swell around your feet, reverberating with the sound of the conch. The water disappears so fast you're unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean or if the seafloor itself is rising from the depths. When the waters recede, you look across the island to a yawning cave opening. From within, you sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. actually, before I do that, I should probably just check the other side of the lagoon that there's nothing revealed, like a chest or something that might be useful. Oh, no. I don't think so. Crab. No, it only revealed one side. That's cool. Best to double check. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hopefully everyone else is enjoying it. At the very least, you know, somewhat diverting to watch. Oh my god, the music sounds very ominous. Whirlpool to the surface. You can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of the monstrosity before you. The booming voice sounds throughout the cave as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. In the coils of the serpent shudder and wheeze. You brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you, have you caught ill, Master Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches, my insides burn. What's the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I have swallowed many things. You should not be here, land creature. Now, you're not well, and I might be able to help. Open that gob of yours and let me take a look inside. Perhaps you have come to strike the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not going to hurt you, but if you don't let me a look inside your belly, the sickness will surely fester. Doubtful, but perhaps I could humour you if you prove that your friend the ocean. Answer me these riddles. 3. Only then will I trust your words, Landwalker. The first of my questions. You pull my waters from the ground to quench your thirst. What manner of beast sits atop the well of your forest? Fish? Another question. You may bury your dead in the earth, but there's no escape from the call of the deep, whose watery gaze watches over your graveyard. I don't know. The final question. You landwalkers desire gold over all things, but in front of your banking house, what creature rules with true happiness? A clown. Clams are always happy. You have answered incorrectly. Oh, wait. Let me try again. My memory's not great. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Banking house. I don't actually know what's in front of the banking house. But let's go and check the places. I don't even know where the bank is. But we may as well do this while we're here. Evidence. We have a cat's confession. Man's beady eyes go wide with anger as he reads through the paper. Why, that no good cat! The whole market could have gone up in a big ball of fire. I'll take it you let the Chandra off the hook. Sure. Looks like he wasn't involved in this plot, though I don't care for his candles much. Excellent. Maybe with you 3 at peace we can get to the bottom of this. So where's the bank? What is a bank? The village bank. Oh, right. Okay. Well, we're not in the village. We're in the market. Well, have you got any evidence yet? And Baker's brow arches in anger as he reads the cat's confession. That unrefined little urchin! How dare she tamper with my buns like that? You'll forgive the blacksmith, then? Ha! Oh, well, sure. It doesn't look like he was involved in this at all. Splendid. If you 3 can get along just long enough, we can bring the real culprit to justice. Now that these 3 fellows have cooled down a bit, I better have a chat with that plump purple pony to figure out the best way to confront the swindler. I am really curious what the villagers have. cotton gold. That's less fun than the seashells. Oh, Joy, you're back. Did you find anything in those shops? It would appear your market is plagued by the mastermind schemes of the cat. Maybe not so masterminded. She did leave behind a bunch of clues for me to find. Sorry. I had some messages. As those summons, the furry shaped somersaults into a nearby rooftop with a flourish. I see you're a fan of my genius accomplishments. Well, you're in luck, soon I'll have this whole village at my mercy. Quickly, your magic horn. The unicorn shuffles its stumpy legs to get a better shot at the monologuing feline. With a flick of her tail, the cat disappears, leaving only her voice cackling in the air. You'd have to be faster than that, Slowpokes. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not very maneuverable in high-pressure situations. Don't fret. We'll just have to make sure she stands still next time. Should be able to concoct a tantalizing kitty treat strong enough to keep her attention. I'll set it up by that big statue there. You get ready to fire. Okay, we have a recipe now. Let's see what we need for that. Feline treat. Where'd it go? Where? Feline curio. Okay, what do we need? Cat treat, witch spice, stuffed burb. Cat treat requires a fish, jar of milk. We've got that. Witch spice is easy. And the stuffed burb requires a pigeon beak, mimic's toe, and some blue. Oh, I don't want to. I have to kill burbies to get that. I don't mind killing pigeons. To go back to the forest to get a bird. I have no problem killing the pigeons. Bluebirds are pretty though. Quickly nip to the forest. I can set a trap just by... Oh, and I can check the well while I'm here. It is a fish. I was right with that, at least. I've got a gnome hat. Oh yeah, we should get some elf shoes. Over here. Oops, I've got a shiny mirror. Right, I'm gonna find the bank. Oh, there's the bank. Is that a whale? Whale fountain. Just need to check the graveyard because I'm not 100% sure. On top of the graveyard portal. Oh, he's literally just there. Doof. Oh, it's a mermaid. Okay. Alright, we better go back to the seaside because memory like a sieve. Fish. A mermaid. A whale. The enormous creature rolls back its yellow eyes, bellowing with laughter. The laughter quickly succumbs during the bout of violent coughing. Curse my miserable music, can I offer you enjoying a moment of levity? It appears I was mistaken about you, Landwalker. You have proven yourself worthy of my trust. The beast opens wide its cavernous jaws, filling the air with a fishy stench. Enter, but heed my warning. Break your word and I will digest you without hesitation. Sure, we'll go in your head. Captain. Ahoy, don't tell me that overgrown eel gobbled you up as well. Come and warm yourself by the fire, we ain't going anywhere soon. Look at the throbbing red walls of the monster's stomach and notice the discoloration and spotting. Campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Ah, actually, I came here looking for you, Captain. Eh? How'd you know I was a captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the dock for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and my joy. I promised I'd see her as soon as we anchored, but I never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with that fishy fellow captaining your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet on the fleshy floor. The outburst caused the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle were just 3 weeks from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid and her conch, he got this hungry look in his eye. Ain't seen no one ever so obsessed. So he and the other bad apples jumped me in the night and tied me up. The rest of my trusty crew as well. Then that flopping flounder made us walk the plank in the briny deep. I was praying to Neptune, and he must have answered my call. That great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck in here ever since, can't seem to get out, but the fire keeps you from going all the way through the other end at least. Though with that metal head of yours, you ought to have no trouble at all, passing through with much fuss. Just what I needed today. Say, all that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure you'd be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up with that fire pit of yours. Want to build a bit of irritants. Okay, potion of blight, royal incense, allergic potpourri. Okay. Well, let's see if we've got anything. Okay. Allergic potpourri. Dog hair, cat hair ball, rat tail. Oh, helpful. I love it. When I have a thing. Royal incense. Smoke pellets. Soporific potion. Excellent. And a potion of blight. Oh, and we picked up new eyeballs. I love Pasjo. Pasjo is freaking epic. We pile the eye-watering ingredients on the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny with its singing odour. The captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. Phew, that's quite a concoction. The serpent will feel more than a tickle in his throat. You feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain. We'll be out of here soon. Pick up the smoky coals, spreading the aggravating haze until a rumbling quake knocks you on your backside. Landwalker, what have you... The captain leaps into your arms and the two of you clutch each other tightly as muscles contract violently beneath your feet. Surging contraction forces you up and out of the sea serpent's blowhole like a gunshot. You shoot out of the serpent's cavern and clear over the lagoon. The captain holds you tighter than a lifebuoy as you sail across the blue sky. The tiny harbour front below goes closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With the crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a little soggy, everything appears to be in working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operations has been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the waters. Oh my, what happened here? If you didn't see it, a great bloody cannonball came rocketing out of the sky and stove in the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. Never seen a shot so powerful. Think all hands managed to get clear of the wreckage, though? All hands? What about the fish? The buccaneer wipes a single salty tear from his face. He points at something familiar that's washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say? The captain always go down with a ship. Okay. Here's the Bicorn's captain's hat, last worn by the ship. Fish, waterlogged and shot through with splinters. Oh, well, that was an easy way to collect it. You reach down to pick it up, but it flops on the sand like some beheaded sea creature. The soul of the fish. The fish quest completed. Excellent. Hello. You find the captain and his daughter in a loving embrace. I just need to come back. My sweet, sweet little sea star. I'm sorry you made you wait for so long. Can you ever forgive this old wash-up? Quest completed. The fish. Right, let's go to the graveyard. Because we've got that portrait thingy to do. And didn't we need some stuff for the cat potion? Right. Let's select the rat. Ouch. So with enough prep, you can get most stuff. It's just some things are more annoying to get, so... Colour and light flood back into the faded painting to reveal a content-looking family. You recognise one of the young girls by the shock of hair and the brooch on her chest. Must be our wailing wraith, the granddaughter by the looks of it, so she must be on the lower tiers of the crypt. Excellent. I think that's everything I need to know. The banshee's body is buried under the crest of the lion. She's a granddaughter, sure to be on the bottom row, and she's the third one to pass away. Helpful. So now we need to find the crypt. Oh, you're back. Find out anything about a predicament? It seems like you've got a grave robber on the loose. The banshee had a brooch stolen from her family crypt. A grave robber? Ah, damn those despicable degenerates with the increasing ghosts. I haven't been able to do my nightly patrols. I need to get to the crypt and find her body. The thief may have left something behind. Well, good luck. The place has more spiders than I've liver spots. See, I understand if I stay behind. The body is dog. Great. Lion man. You dug your nails into the loose plaque and began to pull. The rusty bolt pops off the corner and caps the whole thing, rips from the mossy wall. You toss away the grave corner and peer inside the dark hollow, holding your lamp aloft. Dozens of small beady eyes blink back at you. Rats! You quickly jump aside as a torrent of vermin come pouring out from the coffin. Filthy little biters come to peel for more graves. Squeaking and hissing, they flow like some lumpy liquid rushing back towards the entrance. You get the feeling that the rats are far more organised than any normal pest. Where are you off to, little devils? Running back to your master, perhaps? How are you doing? I'm following some rats. This is not gross at all. You track the swarm of rats into thorny bramble, the bodies winding in a verminous mass. Does not, however, seem to be their permanent nest. If you don't flush them out, perhaps they would flee. Tinder. Okay. You need a tinderbox. Oh, and good thing I have some stuff, because the tinderbox freaks me out, because I had to kill squirrels for it, but then I could kill rats, so that's great. frenzied, not with that order, they scramble through the graveyard to their next hiding place. A horde of rats pour beneath the bars of this crumbling mausoleum, swirling in a guardian just out of reach. Once more they have found temporary refuge. So close-in space seems ripe for a good smoking. They won't be helped to hold their breath for long. Let's pellet. Handy, we have ingredients. Luckily just. Almost out of frog slime. Smoke from the pellet is thick. Concentrated, even though they are below the worth of it. Smoky, choking fumes are enough to flush the rats out. Once more they rush forth, this time fleeing towards the shadow of the ruined church. Blood of rats squeeze through the bars of the great brass gate and disappear into the ruins of the abandoned church. Heavy chains bind up the gate and the rusted padlock is well beyond accepting any sort of key. Something more potent would be needed. We need an acidic, ungent recipe. Okay. Need some witch spice. No, that's a feline curio. Not an ungent. Oops. Well, witch spice may be needed for something else anyway. Would it? Okay, looks like... Yeah. We've definitely got the recipe, you just can't see it. Ah, there we go. Weird water, algae, and potion of blight. Luckily, we picked up some mute eyes, and that's been very helpful. Dissolve the gate. The iron of the padlock wheezes in protest as it melts away into blackened goo. The chain falls away and you push open the gate to the churchyard beyond. At some point I'm going to need something I don't have. I attempt to pick up the candlestick but find it attached to some mechanism inside the altar. Ooh, hidden crack. Into the shadows. There's a chest. Oh, some coins, excellent. Another chest. And an empty jar. I'm going to confront the rats. Particularly want to confront a rat, but hey, we need the brooch back. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Turkey gizzard stone, useful. Hey, who in blazes are you? Who let you in, huh? I let myself in. You should really hide your secret lair a bit better. Though I must admit, this is quite the collection you've acquired here. Why, what's it to you? You're looking to make a trade? I've got whatever you need, sister, if you can pay the price, that is. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for an old antique brooch, and I'm heard you're the one to talk to. Yeah, we got plenty of brooches. Any of these beauties catch your eyes? Vermin flips open his desk, his cloak, and you can see it's lined with rows and rows of jewellery. You lean in for a closer look. The items all look like priceless family heirlooms, but you can't pick out the one belonging to the Banshee. I'm not sure. I'll need to confer with my friend as to which is the right one. The rat narrows his eyes suspiciously and hides his words back inside his cloak. And just who is this friend of yours? Well, why, she's the original owner, of course. She would very much like her property returned to her. Deal, we don't make trades with the dead. But you're happy enough to steal from them? Let me just tell my friend where your little hideout is. I'm sure she'll be more persuasive than yourself. Feel this place is sacred ground. No bad spirits can enter here. Now get out before we pick you clean. All right. No need to be crass. Okay. Return to the church altar. Okay. If we can make it non-sacred, then that would solve that. I feel like I want to catch some rats. Just in case we need another rat's tail. Don't feel bad about that. No spirits may cross the threshold, eh? Well, I'll have to invite one in myself. You eye the flat surface of the barren altar. It looks like the perfect place to conduct a seance. Yes, spirit board, okay. Spirit board, okay, what do we need? Bones. Chromatic charm. Damn it, we need a bloody pumpkin jack bone. We should just get more of those when we go. It's really long. It's just because we need the stupid... Oh, crap. Well, luckily you only need one thing for those. We've got 2 pumpkin jacks while we're there, and then the wicked gemstone, which needs dog hair. Okay, cool. So that means we need soporific morsel, which requires soporific potion. Excellent. There's always plenty of dogs around. Okay, so remind me what I just said. That's not the exit. Where's the exit of the damn church? Oh, where is the exit? I thought we came in here. This is funny. I can't find my way out. Ah, there we go. Right. Need a quick break. Okay, so spirit board. The other cats. Ah. Right, what did we need for the cat? Yeah. Stuffed bird. The ram, we've got to get we've got the elf shoes. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick tea break and I'll be back in a few. Right, let's go hunt some pumpkin jacks, because I'm fairly confident on needing that. Which is in the fields. See where that takes us. Some of them aren't threatening, but you can still harvest stuff from them, which is why I was like, I don't like to attack the ones that aren't threatening unless I specifically need a thing, so it makes me feel crappy. It's like exploiting a bunch of elves that didn't do anything to me. It doesn't feel right. The thieves, no problem. Right, so we've got some elf shoes for you. Let's continue this bit. Right, you set the tiny footwear aside. As you present a handful of tiny clothing, the gargoyle lets out a grinding screech. What's wrong? These are simply magnificent! Ah! The excited statue seems thrilled about the elf shoes in particular. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I don't see what's great about those things. They're barely the size of thimbles. Ignoring you, the gargoyle slips the minuscule shoes onto its wiggling toes. Oh, but aren't they? They're just lovely, and they match my scarf. Well, I think you look ridiculous. Now tell me where the black sheep is, or I'll turn you into gravel next. No need to wrinkle up your rags. I carried her out to a secret grove in the woods to hide from the ram. Even managed to save some of her stock as well. Since you've shown yourself to be no friend to the ram, I guess I could fly you out there too. The gargoyle flexes the heavy stone wings on his back. Okay, sure, let's go. I mean, we're going to finish all 4 of these quests. So, okay, Hidden Grove. Back to the village. Spinning wheel. Ooh, hello, what does it say? Unknown. Black sheep. Stay back, the ram said you didn't finish, didn't he? Oh, crazy, I couldn't trust that gargoyle to keep it secret. Calm down, I didn't come to fleece you. In fact, I came to see why that miserable tyrant tried to run you out of town. You glance around at the rescued rolls of patterned fabrics and balls of coloured yarn. And because of this lovely textile work? I never meant to cause trouble, I just wanted to make beautiful clothing. But the ram saw my work as some affront to his great vision. It's all of us sheep to dress the same, think the same, be the same, but I don't understand. Why can't we be different? The loudest voice is seldom the wisest. Tears well up in the sheep's wide-set eyes. They burned down my wool shop and tried to kidnap me. I only barely got away. Thankfully, that helpful gargoyle was able to salvage some of my things from the fire. At a time like this, knitting clothing is the only thing I can do to calm my nerves. I hope I have enough yarn to last me. My poor spinning wheel is broken on the journey here, so I don't think I can make any more. A shame. I too am a weaver of sorts. Your wheel can't possibly be beyond repair. Could I take a look at it? If you think it would help, be my guest. Sure. I can whip up a spell to restore it in no time. What do we need? Oh, we need a restorative daily flop. Okay. Necromantic charm. Oh, well, that's good. We seem to have some stuff. A couple more of them. Excellent. As good as new. A few splints and some elbow grease and she's ready to go. Wow, really, thank you so much. What can I ever do to repay you? I think together we should repay that stinking ram for causing this mess in the first place. I have an idea to knit him a cardigan he won't soon forget. Why, a special gift? That's a lovely idea. But it will need a personal touch, some wool collected from those dim-witted followers if it should do the trick. The ram guards his flock like an ogre. You won't be able to get a single hair off them without him watching. That is a problem. Oh, unless you find his missionaries. Yes, I know where they are. I just want to know what I need to get them. Sometimes the ram sends such old sheep to spread the word. Why, I bet if anyone could find them, it's you. You found me, after all. He spouts his gibberish to the corners of the world. Where are these missionaries? Nearer than you think. They usually travel to the docks, the graveyard, and the market. A shame they won't have the ram's protection. I've got plenty of fleece here, but if you have something special in mind, just put it by the spinning wheel. Okay, sheep's wool, metamorphosis, and... Oh, I gotta get more spiders. Right, okay, so... What did we want against spiders? I can't remember. Crypt crawlers, okay. We need potion of blight. We need a newt size. Great, wonderful. And a metamorphosis potion. Oh no, we need dryad fruit. Okay, tinderbox for the dryad. And then, what did I just whine about needing? Newts. So, newt requires bait stick. Dog's hair thingy. Right, take you back. I've seen the things. I need to scan one to see what'll do it for me. Could go catch the cat as well. So we need to go back to the forest and the swamp. Place down the scrumptious-looking cat treat and duck behind a pumpkin to hide. Within moments, you hear the telltale laughter of the cat over the market stalls. How's the best you can do? What you take me for, a basic alley cat? You need more than a lump of garbage to catch me. Despite her lofty words, you see her eyes go wide and her tail flick as the scent of fish and catnip reaches her nose. Why, I'm the most sophisticated criminal underlord this world has ever... Say, what is that, dude? You give the signal to the unicorn, but see that the beast is still facing entirely the wrong direction. Ugh, must I do everything around here? You slap the unicorn on its haunches, dodging it out of a daydream. What? Right, the cat! The beast carefully takes aim, makes sure to account for drag and wind speed direction. Alright, I've got her this time. By the light of all truth, I banish all lies from thee! A brilliant spark of rainbow light emits from the unicorn's horn and streaks towards the preoccupied cat. When the colourful smoke clears, you can't see head nor hide of the hide nor hair of the cat. Only a smouldering pair of fancy boots remain near the statue. Wow, for the moment there, I thought all that talk about your magic horn was pure hogwash. I mean, usually it doesn't have such an explosive effect. I only meant to expel the lies from her, but I guess she was all lies. Didn't have a truthful bone in her body. Well, whatever the reason, I suppose she won't be blighting your market any longer. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for life to get back to normal. Thank you for all your help. You glance at one of the cat's boots slumped over on its side. Better go gather her up. You pick up the smoking boots of the cat. A rainbow hue radiates off the leather. They smell strongly of feet and candy. And the soul of the cat. Though you suspect she may have 8 more lives left. That's fine. Cat quest completed. Right, so we need to find a sheep to scan. There we go. Okay. Excuse me, have you heard about the ram, the one true leader? Oh, truly, I don't have time for this. Just look at all these clothing stores around us. It's revolting. So many patterns, they make my eyes water with rage. Oh, I'll show you some eye-watering patterns, all right? A good magic show will set you spinning. Prestigious deck. Excellent. What do we need for that? Glitter bomb, shiny lure, and some scales. Okay, glitter bomb. We have ingredients. Shiny lure. No, we need more. Fireflies. Okay, fine. We've got to go to the forest. Oh no, we actually need some more skipper scales, okay. How do we get those? There's those crab traps. Dryad, we need a dryad. Oh, and while we're here, dog fur. I know we needed it for something. I don't remember what it was. There we go. Dryad fruit. Excellent. Don't feel particularly good about that, but hey. Craft the spirit board. Right, what did I need for the spirit board? Necromantic charm. She needed the pumper jack. Great, we have one of those. Right. gemstone. Just needed the dog thing. Now we can go back for the... Right, so we've crafted a spirit board, okay. The ram needs this... Okay, we need to supply that. Which... Ah, helpfully, good. Right, metamorphosis, crypt crawler. Right, crypt crawler, okay. Wolf on the missionaries, right, okay. Crypt crawler required newt size, I'm fairly certain. Yep, newt size. Newts require sticky things. Okay, so we need to go capture some newts. Oh no, don't go dragonfly. Oh, okay, did it get both? Okay, that's great. It got the Eye of Newt and the dragonfly. I'm happy with that, that's fine. I think I might need 2 of those. Oh, great, we need some thistles. Doop-a-doo! Doop-a-doo! We need more frog slime because it's not like they are particularly onerous. There we go. Right. Right, so we said we were going to make another one. So, right, what did the bloody metamorphosis potion need again? Ah, Dryad's Hut. Excellent. Cool, so we're going to the graveyard to get some spiders. Yeah. And then the church. Oh, I needed one. Oh. Well, I may as well get another one over here. Ichor is useful as well. Right, what were we were trying to make prestidigitation boxes. Right, that's what we needed the crab traps for. So right, we can't get those until we've been to the seaside, and then we may as well get the one that's at seaside. So let's go do voodoo. Voodoo? Voodoo. Power. Voodoo. 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 Sorry. You close your eyes and place your hands on the planchette of the spirit board. Concentrating hard, you try and focus your thoughts towards the haunted mansion. Hello, can you hear me? Show me a sign. The planchette begins to twitch. Slow move, slowly tracing letters out on the board. Who is this? Oh, come on now. Who else would be? I'm calling to let you know I found where the rat is. You might want to come down here and speak to him. The lights flicker within the halls and dim down until you are drenched in total darkness. Only a blood-red glow throbs from the altar. Wind rushes through the church, and you can hear the squealing of rats as they dive for cover. On the gale come the screams of the dead, reverberating through the halls. The spirit board shudders and splits with a noise, and a skeletal hand claws its way out from the peephole of the cranked planchette. He is here! I can smell him. Right through that crack in the wall, actually. The vengeful spirit howls and flies straight through your body as she swoops down the rat's hideout. That's chilly. Wait for me, I need to see how this ends. With a bang but a whimper. You dare take from me! How did you wait? It was just a simple misunderstanding. I didn't even in your hour of judgment you lie. The rat's bulging eyes lock onto you in desperation. This is your doing, isn't it? You let her in here. I am merely helping settle a dispute. You thought all your grave robbering wouldn't come with consequences? Face justice for your crimes, thief. The dead have come for you. The banshee whirls around like a hurricane, drawing with her an innumerable host of ghosts and spirits. Get off us, you wretches! You are dead! Finders keepers! Spectral claws grab onto the rat and his verminous minions, drag them squealing into the underworld. Ooh, helpful. I'm glad I got some rat's tails first. With a crack of thunder, the howling wind evaporates and a single rat remains. A calm falls over the banshee as she reaches down and picks up one of the scattered brooches left on the floor. My brooch! It's back! It's safe! I can finally sleep. She clutches her treasure to her breast and looks at you with a final crooked smile before fading away in a glimmer of ghostly smoke. In the eerie silence of the cave, you see something squirming in the debris. Ew, rat tails. You brush aside some pilfered treasure and uncover a writhing mass of pink rat tails, tangled together like worm. Ew, looks like they got all knotted up trying to escape. The soul of the rat. Excellent. Quest completed. Back to the church. Excellent. I thought you were resolved. Or did I unconsecrated and now there are goats everywhere? Right, so, docks it is. Ah, okay, right, hang on. Who's there? Show yourself in the name of the ram. No need to be jumpy, my friend. I'm just a lonely old woman coming to grieve. Oh, I thought you were one of those nasty ghosts. Usually this place is pretty dull, but lately there's nothing but angry spirits. He glances over his shoulder in near panic. Oh, why'd the ram send me here? The place gives me the creeps. You scratch your cauldron in thought as the sheep jumps at a nearby patch of mist. Looks like all I need to do is give this chap a good fright and his mind for the picking. Okay, so we need to get all of them, and they're all different. Okay, that's fine. So, Dreadful Doll. Needs a sewing kit. Thankfully, we still have. Mummified head and ectoplasm. Okay, so bat wings, probably. What gave us the mummified head? Spirit souls. Ouch. Don't worry, that was just me. What did I need bat wings for? I've forgotten already. Ah, exorcism charm, because I think that's how I get my Ouija flip, so I need another bat. And then I can get exorcism charm for that thing. Where is it? There's the ectoplasm. Gets a sheep near, jumps out of his pelt in horror. Ay! Now is my chance to share his world before he comes back to his senses. You quickly snip a handful of wood from his quaking body. Forget this, I don't care how I'm going around rats. I'm going back to the flock. So yes, I have to do all of the missionaries, that's fine. So let's go to the seaside, because there's one there, and we need to find out what will frighten it anyway. And get some trapped thingies. Is this the sea? The dead box. Seaside is funnier. Okay, so it's these things I need. Right, let's go scan the other sheep. Oh, it's down there now. Or rather, less scan, more attack too. Hey, you know what stinks around here? Your breath. Maybe cut back on the crabgrass. Ha! Very funny. I'm talking about all these mismatched folks walking around like discussing individuals. Don't they care about unity at all? Aren't they lonely? Don't they want to be something part of something bigger? How are they not full to the brim with pure horror of existential dread? You leave the sheep to spiral deeper into his own metaphysical pit. This guy seems to be projecting some deep-seated issues. Perhaps if I gave him a little push, he won't mind if I cover some of his woe. Bottled despair. Okay, right. What do we need? Where's bottled despair? Oh my god, I can't find anything in here. Ah, well, I needed the tears, a mandrake root, and some weird water, so that was rather excellently easy. Sheep's eyes glaze over, he looks deep into his soul and sees only nothingness. What's the point of it? Poor fellow. He'll feel better when the curse lifts, but it's too late for his will. Snip, snip. You collect... Well, there things aren't so bad. When you run off home to your flock. Alright, maybe I'm not so alone after all. The sheep wipes a dewy tear from his face and lops off towards the village. Excellent. Right, where am I going now? next, going back to the market. This is the last one anyway. The ram is the last one, even though I think it's the first one I found. Market. Where is it located? And the sheep goes cross-eyed at the blinding display of pure magical speculation as you shuffle the deck of enchanted cards. Ah! It's so I can't see. That's right. Keep your eyes on the pretty colours while I share your ball. Before the sheep can recover his eyesight, you snip a healthy patch of wool from his backside. I can still see the colours. I'm going back home, as what I imagine he said. Okay, so I need to go back to wherever the gargoyle was, which was the village, which is the village. So I have some traps, but right now, don't need things. I'm sure I will need more of stuff at some point, but not right now. Oh, hi! Did you need a lift out to the secret grove? Let's go. Okay. Sheep wool. Got plenty of fleece. Metamorphosis. And crypt walls. Crypt crawlers walk the line between the mundane and the supernatural, and their silk holds the key to that boundary. With all the goods at hand, you wave the black sheep over to the spinning wheel to get started. A bit stiffer than I'm used to, but I can work with this. She rolls up her sleeves and prepares the bobbin. As the black sheep manages the wheel, you assist by weaving your own magic into the fibres as you feed them through the device. Dazzling colours of every hue shoot out of the whirling wheel, sending sparks dancing into the underbrush. Soon a large ball of rainbow-tinted yarn is woven together. It's like Joseph's amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Wow, we didn't even have to use any dye. I could use your help anytime. She gathers up the yarn and admires it before handing it to you. Take it. My thanks to you. I couldn't have done it without your skills at the wheel. Say, you should think about returning to the village soon. Your little doggy friend was quite worried about you the last time I saw him. Oh my gosh, I was in such a panic that I completely forgot about him. But what about the ram and his flock? I'm a goner if I go back there. You leave that to me. Visit the ram in the market square, in the village square. And do that, and that'll be getting near the end. Quite good timing. Ooh, but I seem to be having a bit of a heart issue, so... Can we tell him it's all good? No, not yet. Colour is the path to division, and division is the bedfell of damnation. Bah, bah. You twist the length of your multicoloured thread into a makeshift lasso. The shifting colours make the thread appear to be alive. What nonsense, I'll just knit my magic yarn around each of those sheep and show them the world is more than black and white. Stopping in the middle of his sermon, the ram notices his flock is no longer paying attention to him. The flock turns away from the ram's ravings, following enraptured by the colourful thread. Hey, what are you fools doing? This is the black sheep's work. Wow, we just assumed it was ugly because the ram said so. No, you idiots, it's wrong. Have you forgotten everything I've taught you? Look at all these wide colours. I never knew wool could be so neat. Stop looking at the colours. Amongst the commotion, the voice of the black sheep pipes up. Oh, Thank you. I'm so glad that you all appreciate my handiwork. Are you kidding? This is the most amazing wool we've ever seen. Where can we get some more? Stop! Listen to me! Oh, no, the customers. We need to get that shop of yours up and running again. You're right. Oh my, this is all so overwhelming. Looks like it's time to roll up my sleeves and get back to work. Does that mean you'll reopen your wool shop? I'll help fix it up again if it means we can get more of these fantabulous colours. Ha 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 ha! The ram swings his bronze bell harder and harder, desperately trying to be heard over the joyful celebrations of his flock. Oh no. Oopsie. Oh my, what in the dickens happened? I guess he clanged that awful bell of his just a little too hard, gave his own head a proper ringing till it couldn't take any more. You glance over to the ram's empty soapbox. A fitting end, I suppose. The shepherd is nothing without his flock. You pick up the bell, but not a sound emanates from it. Something is muffled. You turn it over to look inside and find that the metal clanger is covered in a familiar bristly white wool. The soul of the ram. Excellent. So now we're going back home. You sense the souls of the fish, cat, rat, and ram pulse with captive malignancy. The goat will be wanting to take custody of these four. Best not to keep them waiting. Excellent. That was good timing. So that, yeah, 3.5 hours was a good estimate. I'm glad I was correct in my guesstimations. And now I just need to find the entrance. And then next, well, we'll see. I'll scan these in. I don't know if any of those was the random to-do list one. Yeah, so I don't know if any of those was it, but we might anyway finish off this next Saturday. If it isn't one of those, then we'll definitely have to finish this off next Saturday because it'll be one of the remaining 5 achievements, which is get the other 4 souls, hawk, the hogs, stag and the wolf. So the mountains is what we haven't unlocked yet. So the wolf in the village, a hog in the market, a hawk in the fields, and then the stag is in the mountains. And then we complete the contract. But we'll just finish off this bit of the story. The goat snorts with delight at your approach. Wonderful, wonderful! You returned with more souls! Those were even more troublesome than the last. I will be glad to be rid of them. If you would be so kind, bring them to the shrine, then we'll be one step closer to concluding our business together. The shrine awaits an offering, the bronze bell. The clanging of the ram's bronze bell rings out in your ears, many voices chanting in unison, grabbing hands, trampling feet. The machinations of the cat unfold before you as her boots burn away before the shrine, pieces moving on a Game Boy, cheats, laughter, lies. The sensations of the rat fill your mind, tiny feet scratching at crumbling walls, digging cold earth, snapping brittle bones, taking, stealing, hiding. You hold your breath as the salty feeling of the fish washes over you, the sound of creaking wood, jagged barnacles crashing waves fading like betrayal. Your shoulders straighten as if a great weight is lifted from them. The maiden stirs in her sleep, troubled by fitful dreams. Only 4 more souls left until our contract is fulfilled, but I expect it has been a tiring day. Come, you should get some sleep. Yes, I could rest. I'm wondering if when we sleep, many years are passing? Except that... No, well, the old lady could still... Maybe a year passes, I don't know. Because the evil seems to, you know, be re-established. You step out into the morning mist and find the goat with a mouthful of grass. Terrible tasting stuff. I don't understand this creature's appetite. With luck, you won't have to suffer the mortal whims of a farm animal much longer. After I collect the last souls, you can go back to the void from which you came. Ah, the void can wait. You're much better company anyway. But you are correct. There is only one leg left to our journey. The final 4 souls will reveal themselves to me. Where are they this time? 3 linger in spaces you have already tread. The village, the market, and the fields. And the 4th resides far to the north, on the cold slopes of the mountain. I will track them down no matter where they try to hide. Marvellous. Excellent. So we will travel to the middle. So this time maybe the path through the swamp with the troll might be a thing. But I don't know. Cool. Okie dokes. So, save there. We have 5 achievements left. Let's have a look, see who's on, so we can say hi. Ima is on. Go say hi to Ima. I know it's Jessie's birthday today, so I don't know if Jessie's lurking, but happy birthday, Jessie. Happy cake day, happy level up day. Hopefully I will catch you streaming later. So yeah. As I said, don't know if one of those waiting for it to scan. If it wasn't, then we've got one more stream left on this. Well, we've got one more stream left on this anyway. I'll commit to finishing it off next Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Arcade Spirits, the first game, just to get an idea of the feel of the gameplay, because on Wednesday, because I've got a promo, we're going to do Arcade Spirits 2. Not Thursday, because I have a work thing on Thursday and I know I'm going to be too tired. So I'm going to move my Thursday stream to Wednesday. And because also AI, the Nirvana initiative is out, that like next week as well. There may be a bonus Friday. It depends how tired I am. I may be exhausted, so we may not. We may do that on the Sunday. But we may also do some on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, tomorrow, Arcade Spirits, the first game. The second game is standalone, but you can import your save, but I just, I figured I wanted to play the first one, so why not? I needed a story game. Tuesday, Jessie is joining me playing Down in Bermuda, which looks like a really cute sort of puzzly fun game. Depending on whether we get that may or may not be also Tuesday after. Which is the last day of the month, I think, roundabout. It's the 31st, so if we don't get it to Tuesday, we'll hopefully get it the week after, otherwise, there'll be a problem. Wednesday will be Arcade Spirits 2 promo, maybe a Friday stream, we'll see. Saturday more Wytchwood, and then Sunday, the new AI Somnium files, but Nirvana files, provided that's come out. So that's the plan. That is the plan. In between that, I will be also trying to get to Paris level 20 in Hitman. So far, I've attempted twice to load up the game, and I fell asleep both times. Not the game's fault, I was just tired. So we'll probably be doing some of that tonight, and tomorrow, and today. I feel like a couple more playthroughs shouldn't be too bad to get. At least I know which one it is now, thankfully for the reveal. Be good. We will have a wasted re-roll because we'll have 4 other completed games on the random to-do list, but I think that's okay. We've got a good list. We're hopefully going to get the 25, which will give me 3 in a row, which gives me absolutely nothing, but we were going to raid Ima. I did get the thing up and then I forgot to hit the buttony thing. Right, raid. Let's go raid Ima, who's hopefully going to be on for a little bit and not just be going as I come in, but if not, I'm sure he's got someone to raid. Right, awesome. Well, thank you very much everyone for being here today, for giving me company. I've been Jo. otherwise known as InchSK, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow or another stream in the future.